Yeah.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
25-yard line.
Now they'll toss to Jones running left. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Eddie Jackson brought him down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll drop this down to Peterson.
Rodgers.
Give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
22-yard line.
They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Eddie driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And it's caught.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now you got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Trubisky. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen, and he will have the 1st down here as he's up to the 15. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it, and here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st. Rolling to his right. He's got a 1st down past the 30, and all the way up to the 33-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the 1st. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
From the 36, Trubisky, and he finds his tight end, Graham. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down.
1st down, a run with Cohen. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. And that'll set them back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Trubisky will throw. Complete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
He was covered by
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Throwing here, Trubisky. And left side here, it's Graham. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. 1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Nice gain there by the 2nd-year runner out of Iowa State, David Montgomery, who often finishes his runs moving forward and knocking defenders back. He finished tied with Josh Jacobs for the most carries by a rookie last year. But what the Bears need from him, improve on his 3.7 yards per attempt. If he gets that up into the 4s, look out. He can control the game with his running.
Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. But it's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And Jimmy Graham, of course, a guy who's been around a while. Been with New Orleans, Seattle, and most recently with Aaron Rodgers and these Green Bay Packers the last 2 seasons. Had 93 catches in a Packer uniform and went over 1,000 yards combined in those 2 years as well. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now Trubisky to Cohen out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
10 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Give him 2 yards. That sets him up. First and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the... And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears.
Number 12, Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Bears 7, Packers nothing. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Check, 59. Silver.
Rodgers now on first down. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
49-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Rodgers now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Rodgers to throw once more. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Jimmy Graham.
18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
And the Bears first down.
They'll run on first down. Cohen. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Rodgers, a good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
49-yard line.
Now Jones, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the
2nd and 12. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jay Sternberger, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Tariq Cohen.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
First down, Chicago.
Quickly into the hands of Patterson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Tariq Cohen, the ball carrier.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 33. It's a good pickup on the ground of 7 yards, and time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Bears on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And Robinson with a big catch. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. On 1st down, it's Montgomery. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
2nd and goal.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Trubisky. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Trubisky. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears.
Complete to number 12.
Allen Robinson. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers! Aaron Jones with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10, and he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Brought down at the
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
David Montgomery.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Montgomery. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Montgomery, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Christian Kirksey. A gain of 2.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
30-yard line.
Trubisky to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Graham.
Trubisky.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Gain of 9 yards.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On first down, Montgomery. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
14-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
4th down.
A big one coming for kicker Eddie Pinheiro.
The Bears field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year, but he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He's past the 30.
Tonight's final score.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Bears, the win keeps them barely hanging on to their playoff hopes as they